He brought Anarchy to the UK.
And he's bringing Anarchy to the sofa already.
God, it's completely wild here. Nearly 50 years ago, what a song. I've got to say, the encore for our band. We absolutely love it. But after sadly losing his wife, Nora, in April 2023, we talked so movingly with John and Nora, and his best friend and manager, just 8 months later, former Sex Pistol John Lydon, thought he'd never tour again.
But it's 2 years on, and the pioneering godfather of punk is back with his band Public Image Limited, and he's hitting the road with the aptly named This Is Not the Last Tour. Welcome. It's great to see you.
Just make me look thin and I'll be happy.
You look fabulous. I know you're suffering a bit with hay fever this morning.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, I'm suffering just being alive, really, you know. Yeah, I did say I wouldn't tour again. I shouldn't have, because I've spent, what, a year there wallowing in self-pity and tragedy and loss. And to hell with all that, you know, I'm a human being, and these are people that I've loved very dearly, and they would hate me to turn into a relaxed monster.
Yeah. We did a very moving interview with you and Nora from Los Angeles, and then after she passed away, you came on and talked about grief and her dementia. And I think at the time you really thought you weren't going to be going back on tour, but is getting back on the road
that's
with
dementia for you,
right? Oh, so
I forgot that bit.
Is it part of processing the loss, because you suffered the loss, not, you know, of your wife, to whom you were utterly dedicated and didn't love.
Very much.
And also your manager, Rambo, your best friend as well.
Yeah, I've known him since I was 11, so it's, you know, these were close bonds that we had with each other, and I missed them both very dearly, but like I indicated before, if I just sat back and retired, that's not me. I'm not that kind of person. By all means, the Rolling Stones should retire. But I'm not short of a song idea or two, so there's a difference.
Is there new music in the Public Image Limited tour this summer?
Hold on, I've offended music lovers.
I'm not sure that you'd worry about causing offence, would you?
Certainly not. I mean, to compare music lovers with the Rolling Stones is absurd.
Let's talk.
Give me a big spoon.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some other controversies. Taylor Swift, I think you once described as incredibly dull, but you've changed your view of Taylor Swift. And earlier we were wondering...
Oh, no, hypocritically, because her fan base attacked me. Like, I mean, they are venomous snakes beyond comparison.
What, the Swifties?
Yeah, they'll deluge everything you do with their hatred.
John, all publicity is good publicity.
It is, except for her. I don't want her to get none.
So when we talked earlier and speculating about a collaboration...
Everybody does what they do, right? We're all a little bit different in our own different ways, but I've got to say, I think I look much better than her. So, you know, Swifties, have a bang of this number, baby.
I'm sure your many fans will agree.
We were speculating about a possible duet, but I'm not sure if this is now on the cards.
A duel.
A duel.
Let me ask you about another controversy, and the reason I ask is because this controversial band, Kneecap, they're Irish rappers. They've gained a lot of publicity recently, and the Financial Times has compared them to the Sex Pistols. Now, the thing that's particularly controversial is that there was this London gig back in 2023 where one of the band apparently said that the only good Tory is a dead Tory, kill your local MP. Clearly caused absolute outrage.
No doubt done so to do so.
Yeah.
But if you're advocating the death of another human being, then you have no cause whatsoever. You are my enemy from here on in for the rest of your mediocre existence. You shouldn't be talking like that. You shouldn't be making enemies of your fellow human beings. Other than that, maybe they need bloody good kneecapping.
Oh, well...
There have been festivals
the irony.
withdrawing them.
I think they're following what they think is the Sex Pistols route.
John is also on tour in the autumn with his spoken word tour. I could be wrong, I could be right. That's from September. Is there any music in that?
Well, first I'll get the 8 months of solid gigging out the way, and then I'll do the talkie tour. I love them both. They're very, very different. Right? Very different aspects. And, you know, I'm only 69 years young. 69 is my favourite position. So I might as well try all these different things. They're all risky.
What happens when you get to 70?
The biggest risk is standing on stage alone with no script, and I love that challenge.
Yeah. I think he's going to be controversial and fabulous.
Yes, and definitely unscripted.
Fabulous.
And continues to be gloriously outrageous. John Lydon, thank you very much.
There'll always be in England. Love you, England.
It's good to have you back, John Lydon. Thank you very much
Scotland's
indeed.
not so bad either.